Discover how to set up a vegetable garden at home and what the advantages are. The Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations asserts that urban vegetable gardens can be much more ecological and efficient than traditional ones, producing as much as 20 kilos of food per year per square meter. We explain to you what this domestic horticulture involves and how to set up a vegetable garden at home. Urban vegetable gardens provide food and strengthen citizens' commitment to the environment. Urban agriculture is changing the landscape in cities, with dozens of small-scale operations proliferating that are growing plants and raising animals, either at group level or on rooftop and terrace. This sustainable movement, which many countries still do not recognize as a formal activity, is practiced by 800 million people worldwide and helps low-income citizens save money on food purchases.
What is urban horticulture? Urban horticulture is the cultivation of vegetables, fruit, aromatic plants, or medical herbs, among other things, outside or enclosed spaces on domestic scale. This practice takes place in and around cities, along with other examples of urban and peri-urban agriculture, such as agriculture, livestock, and forestry, which provides fish, meat, dairy products, and wood to the community. The first urban allotments came into being with the Industrial Revolution, and they became popular several decades later during the two World Wars. The major British and North American cities promoted them among their inhabitants for propaganda purposes and to ensure the supply of food to the population without having to rely on imports. These Victory Gardens, as they were called, provided as much as 40% of vegetables consumed in the United States.
Benefits and a few risks of urban vegetable gardens. The FAO maintains that urban vegetable gardens bring many benefits to cities and highlights the following. Increased soil yields. Domestic operation can produce up to 15 times as much as rural ones, as much as 20 kilos of food per year per square meter. Ideal for growing vegetables. These kinds of plants are perfect for urban horticulture because they take only a few weeks to grow. Fairer and more sustainable. Urban vegetable gardens reduce the number of intermediaries and result in savings on transport, packaging, and storage. This ensures the horticulturists earn more and pollute less. They generate employment. It is estimated that horticulture can create one job for every 100 square meters cultivated. Furthermore, these jobs will serve to give employment to disadvantaged groups or those at risk of exclusion. They improve food and environmental quality. Urban agriculture provides the population with fresh food, constructs green zones, recycles municipal waste, and strengthens cities against climate change.
Nonetheless, the United Nations also identifies some risks associated with urban allotments, such as lack of regulation. It is common for domestic horticulturists to operate without a license or supervision, since many countries do not recognize this activity in their agricultural or town planning policies. Involuntary pollution. Urban agriculture can lead to noise and smells, as well as endangering human health and the environment if pesticides and organic fertilizers leach into water sources.
In our institute, we have some programs of urban horticulture, such as some in the roof and a greenhouse that is operated by students that grows different types of vegetables. The ones in the roofs are mainly flowers, but there are also some cabbages and are planned for housing more plants by the end of this and the next year.